Please, please don't pay attention that I am trembling. I'm just cold. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am here to tell you one very important thing that you have to pay more attention to it. According to World Book, racism has existed since the beginning of history. More than 2,000 years ago, the ancient Greek and Romans made slaves of people whom they regarded as inferior. Racism is believed that human beings can be divided into races, and that races, the member of races are inferior to number of other races. What can you see? Black and white colors, right? It's just color. There is nothing visual seeing colors. It's how you treat that's important. Our skin doesn't define us. Have you ever watched that movie? I have watched it so many times. And every time I watch it, I feel like I'm watching for the first time. And that movie motivated me to make sure that there is a solution to racism. And the film shows that all students are now suffering from racism. And that made me to choose this topic. And I have done much research after I was motivated to watch this movie. And I had realized that racism can do everything else. And that made me learn more about racism. I have decided to tell you all about racism. And it has been acknowledged that racism can have profound effect on students and general affect the school atmosphere. And because I want to make you aware of serious effects of racism on students, my goal in this speech to spread the word about this graceful attitude and behavior. I strongly hope after my presentation you will possibly help me to spread the word, these words. And the first, students who experience racism are afraid of going to school, even if they want, but they cannot go in account of feeling fear from the student who abused them, as well as they want to stay away from school too. Moreover, they have trouble studying, concentrating, as well as making friends from the others. That makes them get lower score in their exam. And so, they are confused about their own identity. They cannot speak their first language for the fear of teased and picked on, and they feel they cannot be happy and become passive in the lesson. That makes them, uneducated, and they cannot tell what they know. What can racism bring again? Yeah, fights in playground from different cultural and linguistic groups. In addition to conflict between staff and students. And so I want to tell you some possible solution. And there is one thing that the important thing that to ending racism is for everyone to begin teaching youth, because people learn everything from their childhood. Let's say babies are born with fresh brain, and babies are trained and their parents are real. Everything depends on environment of family, and this is not easy problem as we think. We need to work on this problem all together. And yeah, once one of our family members suffer from this problem, after that we might try to solve it, but it would be too late. So, and there is possible solution, of course, punishing by giving extra task, difficult one, or depriving any opportunities to get higher score. That makes them work together, and I strongly believe that after solving problems, the student who abuse and who tease, who tell the color scheme, can change into good student, and that helps them to work together in order to achieve everything for school. After I have discussed with you how racism affects the students' behavior, as isolated people to both lose confidence and become apprehensive in public, so some steps should be taken. So guys, as you understand, racism is something you learn, not something you are born with. It could be difficult to tell people who have different opinion about you and about you. And particularly if you feel strongly about your belief, our tip for avoiding an argument is to call never racist. If you do this, person become a defensive and not listen to anything else you say. Instead, we must tell them we are disagree what they have said. No matter how we look, we are all equal. Thank you.